Well, it looks like DJ Akademiks got a situation going on, y'all. This is, of course, Goddess Raven, and this is the Goddess Raven show. If you know who DJ Akademiks is, he's a Jamaican, um, I guess you could call him a reporter, journalist, gamer, all the above, who um, does was on Complex at one point. So DJ academics might need to invest in some new security measures or face the wrath that his brash and bold opinions can inspire in others. During a recent appearance as a guest on the Fresh and Fit podcast, academics found himself engaged in a verbal war with an Instagram model named Whitney LeDawn, who reportedly pulled a weapon out of her bag on academics and the guests of the show while the cameras were rolling. During the heated discussion, academics hit a sore spot with Whitney after he verbally accosted her for having a child out of wedlock and even seemingly threatened to have her harmed for coming at him. Whitney jabbed at academics over his weight, and she was eventually escorted out of the studio, but apparently returned to have a weapon in hand towards academics and the rest of the guests. The alleged weapon pulling took place off camera, but the reaction can be seen during the broadcast of the show. In a later Instagram live session, academics explained that he dared Whitney LeDawn to pull it out and had a pair of associates who were allegedly armed and ready to take action. I'm like, reach for it, try it. That's absolutely that's absolutely because I'm looking at my man right here who's ready. If he got to pull them down, he'll put them down type ish. That's kind of encouraging and inciting. So that's not good, academics said in the clip. So if you I'm going to probably watch it, off scenes a little bit, but not good, y'all. There is never supposed to be a moment where you feel you need to pull out a weapon. And ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I don't think it's smart to pull out a weapon when you are not in danger of losing your life. It's never good. And I think you should be lucky that you did this with DJ Academics. Because let me tell you, if you would have done this with somebody else, you might not get the same exact reaction. So yeah, ladies, just be careful out there. You know what I mean? Be careful out there. So the part two of that story, I wanted to give you like what is the main meat of the story, and the second part of it is after reports emerged of the woman Whitney LeDawn pulling out a weapon on DJ Academics during a recent episode of the Fresh and Fit podcast. The model, Whitney LeDawn, now says it never happened. LeDawn appeared on the show this week alongside academics and several other models. And at one point, the conversation took a turn to the model calling herself a child of God. After academics said he wanted to know if God would approve of her having a child out of wedlock, things became heated and only escalated further when LeDawn called out academics for the sin of obesity. Academics later said he had been upset with her comments. He'd get a friend to, you know, put touch her. Academics then claimed he didn't know what the shorty was reaching for in her bag during the show, which was characterized by some of him insinuating she might have had some type of weapon of sorts. But the Dawn is now clarifying she did not pull out a weapon. Speaking with TMZ, she said she believes she was brought on the show to be mocked and that academics told her to reach for a weapon and try it, but that she kept her weapon concealed. They did all that for ratings. I keep my gun with me all at all times, but I never once pulled it out. They just took that and ran with it. If it would have happened, everything was recorded. You would have seen it. I was just gathering my things. I had liquor bottles and I was putting them into my bag and I was just trying to leave. So yeah, DJ Akademiks goes in on a girl and gets mad and pulls out a whole blicky on the whole Fresh and Fit. So what do you think? Do you think she actually did pull out a blicky on do you think she actually did pull out a whole entire blicky on people? I don't know. She's denying it. She's even going on TMZ and denying it. So is this all made up for like clicks and views and attention to their podcast to watch? Hmm. Now, academics, I wonder if you are doing all of this for some clicks and some mother flipping views. Are you? I hope not. Are you doing this purposely? For a click? What do y'all think? And why is it nowadays Fresh and Fit's always involved in something? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, on that note, I got to get up out of here. So let me play my outro. And I'm mm-hmm. Are you telling the truth? Hmm.